Welcome back to Gear Shift Hub, where today we are diving into a bike that has completely shaken up the lightweight naked sport bike segment of the 2025 KTM 390 Duke. Known as the Corner Rocket by KTM themselves, the Duke 390 has always been a machine that punches way above its weight, and the 2025 version takes things even further with an all-new chassis, updated styling, more features, and an engine that not only performs stronger but also meets the latest emissions norms without losing its aggressive spirit. If you've been searching for a lightweight street fighter that delivers thrills on every ride, then stick around because this review will break down everything you need to know about the new 390 Duke, from its design to performance, features, price, and unique selling points that make it one of the most desirable bikes in its class. The KTM 390 Duke has had a reputation as the perfect blend of beginner-friendly ergonomics and advanced rider-focused performance. It's a motorcycle that appeals not only to new riders who want something manageable but also to experienced riders who crave an agile machine for urban fun, twisty back roads, or even track days. For 2025, KTM has given the bike its biggest upgrade yet. At first glance, you'll notice the styling has evolved with sharper, more aggressive lines, inspired by its bigger siblings like the 890 Duke R and the mighty 1290 Super Duke. The front end has that signature split LED headlight design that has become iconic in KTM's naked line, but this time it's sleeker and more modern, complete with daytime running lights that give it a sinister presence. Move to the side profile, and the changes are even more striking. KTM has given the 2025 Duke a new steel trellis frame combined with an aluminum subframe, making it both stiffer and lighter. This results in improved handling dynamics. Whether you're carving corners or commuting through busy traffic, the tank shrouds are sharper, more pronounced, and sculpted to channel airflow efficiently while also giving the bike a muscular stance. The exposed orange trellis frame paired with bold graphics screams performance from every angle. KTM hasn't held back in making sure the 390 Duke looks like a premium machine, even though it sits in the entry-level displacement category. Now let's talk about the heart of this beast, of the engine. The 2025 KTM 390 Duke continues to use a liquid-cooled 373cc single-cylinder engine, but KTM has retuned it for smoother power delivery and slightly more mid-range torque. It now produces around 44 horsepower and 39 Nm of torque, which might not sound earth-shattering on paper, but in a motorcycle weighing just around 165 kilograms dry, it feels incredibly punchy. The power-to-weight ratio is one of the best in its class, allowing the bike to accelerate with real urgency. The 6-speed gearbox remains slick and precise, and KTM continues to include the quickshifter plus system, allowing clutchless upshifts and downshifts. Combined with the slipper clutch, it makes aggressive downshifting smooth and controlled, especially when entering corners at high speed. Performance-wise, this motorcycle is an absolute joy. On city streets, the lightweight nature of the bike makes it effortless to flick through traffic, and the torque delivery ensures you don't need to constantly rev it out to stay in the power band. On the highway, the 390 Duke can cruise comfortably at 120 km/h without feeling strained, while still having plenty of power left for overtakes. But where the bike really shines is on twisty roads. The updated WP Apex suspension, with adjustable front forks and a preload adjustable rear monoshock, offers a superb balance between comfort and sportiness. Riders can fine-tune their setup depending on whether they're tackling city bumps or pushing hard on the track. Braking is another area where KTM has stepped up the game. The 2025 390 Duke comes equipped with a larger 320mm front disc paired with a powerful radial caliper, and a 240mm disc at the rear. The braking performance is sharp, confidence-inspiring, and supported by dual-channel ABS with cornering functionality. KTM has also added a Supermoto ABS mode, which disables ABS at the rear wheel, giving advanced riders the freedom to slide into corners if they wish. This feature, usually found in higher capacity bikes, adds an extra layer of fun and control to the Duke. Technology has always been a highlight of the 390 Duke, and the 2025 model takes it further. The TFT display has been updated with crisper graphics, improved brightness, and smoother menu navigation. It supports full smartphone connectivity via KTM's My Ride system, allowing riders to control calls, music, and even turn-by-turn navigation directly on the screen. Ride modes make their debut on the 2025 version, with at least 2 modes available: street and drain. These modes adjust throttle response and traction control intervention, making the bike adaptable to different conditions. Cornering traction control is also available, helping to manage wheel slip during aggressive cornering or wet conditions. Comfort is often overlooked in naked sport bikes, but KTM has worked to improve this too. The new seat is more spacious and better cushioned, accommodating both rider and pillion more comfortably. The handlebar position has been slightly revised to strike a balance between sporty aggression and upright comfort. This makes the 390 Duke a viable option not only for city commutes but also for longer rides without leaving the rider fatigued. Ground clearance remains excellent, so speed bumps and uneven roads aren't an issue, while the seat height at around 820 mm remains approachable for a wide range of riders. Design-wise, KTM hasn't just focused on aesthetics but also on aerodynamics and practicality. The radiator shrouds channel hot air away from the rider's legs, reducing discomfort in slow-moving traffic. The LED indicators and taillight are sleek and modern, and the overall paint finish and build quality feel premium. For 2025, KTM is offering bold new color options, including the iconic orange and white combination, as well as a stealthy black and gray scheme. Both options highlight the bike's edgy design and premium character. When it comes to pricing, the 2025 KTM 390 Duke is expected to be positioned slightly higher than its predecessor due to the host of new features and technology. Depending on the market, it is priced around $6,000 to $6,500 in the US, while in Asian markets like India, it hovers in the under 3.4 a 3.6 lock range X showroom. While that may seem premium compared to some of its rivals, what you're getting is an unmatched package of performance, features, and aggressive styling that few bikes in this displacement range can offer. Now let's talk about the unique selling points that make the 2025 Duke 390 special. Firstly, its design is one of the boldest in its class. A few bikes in this price bracket have the road presence of the Duke. Secondly, the performance is uncompromised. The engine, combined with the lightweight frame, makes it a true weapon in the city and on twisty roads. Thirdly, KTM has packed in premium features like adjustable suspension, ride modes, quickshifter, cornering ABS, and traction control, which are rare in this segment. Finally, it retains its reputation as the perfect do-it-all bike for young enthusiasts. So whether you're commuting, touring, or hitting the track, the Duke 390 adapts beautifully. For new riders, it's approachable and forgiving. For experienced riders, it's engaging and thrilling. And for everyone, it's a bike that looks like it belongs in a higher segment but comes at a much more affordable price. The 2025 KTM 390 Duke continues to carry the spirit of the ready-to-race DNA that KTM is known for. So, to wrap it up, the 2025 KTM 390 Duke is not just a small naked bike, it's a statement. It shows how much performance and technology can be packed into a lightweight machine without compromising everyday usability. It's aggressive, it's fun, and it's practical all in one package. Whether you're buying your first motorcycle or looking for a lightweight second bike to keep the thrills alive, the new Duke is one of the best choices you can make in 2025.